Because the manifesting is the end result, but what gets you to the manifestation, and this is true in any time you've manifested anything, yes, 3 things you need to let go of today so you can start manifesting faster. And I want to say, it's not about manifesting, okay? I'm going to reframe this whole manifesting thing towards the end of the video so you know what it is really about. But let's start with number 1. I've been a life coach for the past 10 years. I've coached over 1,000 clients one-on-one. I know something about what holds people back from living the life they want. I've had to work through my own stuff. I've helped clients with their own stuff. So now it's your turn. So the number 1 thing you need to let go of is being your own worst enemy. Don't you hate that? That negative self-talk, criticizing yourself, judging yourself, comparing yourself, telling the story, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. It is time to let that ship go. Are you with me? Leave a comment down below if you're ready to let go of being your own worst enemy. So, of course, I want to share with you some invaluable tools and techniques I've developed over the years that have helped myself and others let go of being your own worst enemy. All right, tip number 1. All right, one of the first things you want to develop is a tool, a technique to stop the self-sabotage. So it's really simple. You find yourself at some point during the day saying, oh, I suck, I'm always late, or I never follow through, or God, I just don't have the energy, right? You catch yourself running what I call a negative train of thought. You're on the bitch train. You don't want to be on the bitch train. You want to be on the bliss train. So when you catch yourself running that negative story of I'm not good enough, blah, 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 you want to say,
stop, cancel, clear, stop, cancel, clear. Get the fear, get the negative self-talk out of here.
You see, when you have a rhyme, it helps, it's more memorable and it's catchy. So you going off negative, you say, stop, cancel, clear, get the negativity out of here. Okay, I meant to talk about this one first. The one thing that really levels the playing field and that helps people liberate themselves from their past, because people go, yeah, I know I'm my own worst enemy, but it's my past, or it's my subconscious, or it was my childhood. And yes, that's definitely probably where you developed some of this negative self-talk. But when you remember this simple phrase, all your power is now. Always, 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 always. Your power is not in the past and it's not in the present. And so you going, but yeah, making up excuses of what happened in the past, there's no power there. Your power is always in the present moment. You know that. I know you know that. So when you come back to, wait a minute, in this moment, I get to decide what I'm going to focus on. I get to tell whatever story I want to tell, and I can redirect. I can accept the situation and I can redirect, accept and redirect to what I do want. I can redirect myself to telling a better story, or at least just getting to a neutral place. You don't always have to be high vibing, blissful, joyful, happy. For a lot of people, that's just too much of a stretch for your day-to-day life. So what you want to do is have a baseline of appreciation, a baseline of gratitude, or a baseline of just being satisfied. Like, my life is magic. I have so many great things in my life. You know, telling yourself that will shift your energy, and telling yourself, I'll get over this. I'm letting this go, right? You want to let it go. So when you find yourself going negative, you want to say,
stop, cancel, clear, get the fear out of here. Stop, cancel, clear, all my power is here. Stop, cancel, clear, get the negative thinking out of here.
I'm better than that. I'm ready to step it up. You've got to really want to make a change. After years of coaching clients, people say they want to make a change, but their bad habits, their negative thinking, their identity oftentimes will keep them locked in, and they keep repeating the same thing over and over. At least it seems like. But they can change it. You can change it. The next thing to help you stop being your own worst enemy is to tell the transition story. And so there's where you are and there's where you want to be. A lot of times we try to jump from here to here, and it's too big of a jump, and we fall in the middle, and then we feel like a failure, we're disappointed, and then we go back to where we were. So to bridge this gap, one of the tools I've developed is the transition story, and there's 3 key words: beginning, I know I've shared this before in other videos or in my Manifestors Cafe, but it's priceless. Say, I'm beginning to get better at this. I'm beginning to be nice to myself. I'm beginning to give myself a break and stop criticizing myself. I'm beginning to feel better about myself and my situation. Can you feel the relief in just adding that word beginning? We're not trying to get there really quick. We're trying to enjoy the journey. So beginning is a powerful word. Another word I love is becoming, right? We're always becoming something. So you say, I am becoming a little more optimistic. I'm becoming more positively focused. I'm becoming more grateful. I'm becoming more focused. I'm becoming more courageous. I'm becoming the person I desire to be. And you gotta give yourself credit. I'm telling you, positive self-talk, learning how to talk to yourself in a nice way, and then work your way into a little more positive, because some people, it can be poison. They've been negative for so long that, them receiving a compliment or saying something nice is like, ooh, that's weird. So you want to say, I'm beginning to figure this out. I'm beginning to step forward. I'm beginning to believe in myself. I'm becoming more confident. I'm becoming more focused on what I do want. And then the final bridge to really help you bridge the gap is the word allowing, right? You got to use this word. Write this shit down. This is good. I'm allowing, right? Allowing is so good because you've asked, it's been given.
Your work is to allow. I'm allowing myself to feel better. I'm allowing myself to make the best of this. I'm allowing myself to move forward. I'm allowing myself to let go of the past. I'm allowing myself to have fun. I'm allowing myself to see the best in myself and others.
Can you feel the shift when you use words beginning, becoming, and allowing? So there's 3 things that you got to let go of if you want to start manifesting faster. And it's not about manifesting. I'll get to the end to tell you what it's really about. You got to stop being your own worst enemy. So right now, in the comment section down below, leave a compliment of yourself. What are you beginning, becoming, and allowing yourself to do that moves you in the direction that you want to go? This raises your vibration. It raises your point of attraction. Because right now you are sending out a signature frequency. Just like you have a signature you sign your name with, you also have a signature frequency, an energy that you're emitting all the time. And the universe picks up on that and then reflects back to you your signature frequency. And so this will help you change your signature frequency. So now you're vibing at a higher frequency. So now you'll see the opportunity. You'll start feeling better about yourself. And when you start seeing opportunities, turning obstacles into opportunities, turning heartbreak into a gift of wisdom and knowledge, getting more clear on what you do want, why you want it, then your vibration is higher, your signature frequency has changed, and now those things that you've been asking for start finding their way into your life. It's a beautiful thing. It works every time. If you remember that all your power is always now, it's not in the past, you haven't gotten rid of it, nobody stole your power, you can take it all back. Number 2, use the stop, cancel, clear, get the fear out of here. Stop, cancel, clear. All my love is here. It's here. The love you're seeking is not out there. It's inside you right here, right now. Okay? And tell the transition story. I'm beginning to get the hang of this. I'm beginning to change my energy. I'm beginning to feel better about myself. I highly recommend journaling because when you write it down, it's even more powerful and it creates the new neural networks in your brain even faster when you put pen to paper and you write. This is scientifically proven. So yeah, I'm becoming more confident. I'm becoming more resourceful. I'm becoming more creative. I'm becoming more playful. Feel those words. They really do matter. And this is the dialogue that you want to start generating. So instead of being your own worst enemy, you become your own best friend. You can rely on you and you're not dependent on other people. That is the path that we're all on. It's great to have other people in your life to support you, encourage you, but it's also amazing when you can count on yourself. Oh, that's the best.
Okay, allowing it to be fun. I'm allowing myself to go with the flow. I'm giving myself a break. I'm having fun with this. I'm allowing myself to be guided by my higher self, source, divinity, God. Whoo, can you feel the difference in that?
All right, number 2. All right, this is kind of a no-brainer, but you got to hear it and you want to take action on this one. Today, you want to take action on this. Bad habits. We all have bad habits. And of course, we have bad thinking habits, bad believing habits, but we might have, you might have, I might have, I do have, I'll share a couple of my bad habits with you. Bad habits of like binging in social media or Netflix, eating food you know is not going to give you the energy and vitality that you want. Bad habits in engaging with people who just don't bring you up. Bad habits of food, smoking, drinking, distractions. We all have them. So one of my bad habits I've broken is UFC fighting and boxing. I am so fascinated by fighters and boxers. And so on my social media feed, on my YouTube channel, I get recommended boxing videos, UFC fights. I'm fascinated. You know what? I unsubscribe from all of them. And then you can also click in social media, not interested, so they'll stop showing you those videos. Man, that freed up my time. Another bad habit, maybe you can relate to, for me is cannabis. Every once in a while, I like to enjoy cannabis. And then, earlier this year in the summer, I started dabbling with cannabis a little bit more. And I felt myself avoiding, I felt myself not dealing with stuff. And I was like, wait a minute, I got to be done with this. This is not how I want to live my life. This isn't my future self. And so I was able to break both of those habits because I made a commitment to myself that nothing's more important than feeling good, and that no matter what I'm dealing with, I have the ability to change my thoughts, my focus, the story, and I can change how I feel in a heartbeat. And so can you. So right now, rather than making a list of all your bad habits, what is the one bad habit you have? It might be drinking, it might be binge watching, it might be hanging around people you shouldn't be hanging around, it might be food, whatever it might be. What is the one bad habit you know is stealing your time and energy? And if you were to eliminate that bad habit, it would give you more time, more energy. What is that one bad habit? I'd love to know. Leave it in the comment section down below. And what new habit, this is really important, are you going to adopt starting today? Right? And remember, when you're 100% committed to the new habit, it's easier than saying, well, I'd like to start meditating more, or, I should start working out more, maybe I should get back into yoga, or maybe I should start doing this thing. It can't be a maybe, and it can't be I should do it more. If you make a commitment, like almost 10 years ago, I made a commitment to meditate every single day. Because I made a full 100% commitment, it's so much easier to commit to it. No. Every single day I meditate. I don't miss a day. It's just become who I am. It's become part of my identity, which is another video in the future about changing your identity, because identity is a huge kingpin for your behaviors, your thoughts, your emotions. Anyway, if you were to stop that one habit, you know what it is, and replace it with a good habit, it will change your whole life. Now, here's the thing. Here's the secret to habit formation. Number one, you need a reminder of something. This came from the book Atomic Habits, Ritual. And number three, you need a reward. You need to reward yourself when you do the good habit. Okay, so you have a reminder. Like every morning, for example, let's say you want to start meditating or exercising or journaling first thing in the morning. So you have a reminder, ding, it's 6:30, time to whatever, journal, meditate, exercise. Then you perform the ritual. Not too much, like if you haven't been meditating and now you're going to say, I'm going to meditate for an hour, you're biting off too much. You should start with 5 minutes meditation, maybe 10, 15 minutes if you've already done it for a bit. And then you reward yourself with something, so that way it starts to create a positive cycle where you want to do it. It just keeps repeating itself. So you have the reminder, you do the ritual, the new habit, and then you reward yourself. Like years ago, when I wanted to start planning my day in advance, because I had so much going on, I really needed to plan my day. So I made it a new rule, a new habit, that before I go to bed, I always plan the next day. I know what my top priorities are. I know the first thing I'm going to work on. And then I would reward myself with a hot shower. And it worked. It took about 3 months for me to really establish that habit. But once I started planning the night before, and then I reward myself with a shower, I stuck to it. And it works. It works. This is habit formation 101. So bad habits, you gotta let them go. Start with one bad habit, get rid of it, replace it with one new habit. Use this reminder, ritual, reward. This comes out of Atomic Habits. It works, and you will raise your vibration when you stop doing that thing, because you're doing that thing because you don't feel good, right? That's why you have a bad habit. You're not feeling good, so you're using something in the external environment to make you feel better. So when you let go of that bad habit and find something new to replace it with, your self-esteem goes up, your self-respect, you just feel more in charge of your life, more in control of what you can control. That's big. So what bad habit are you getting rid of? What is your new habit? Leave it in the comment section down below. I want to know. All right, number 3 thing that you want to let go of so you can manifest faster. And again, it's not about manifesting. Stay to the end and I'll tell you what it's really about. All right, this idea that you have to have it all figured out. I'm guilty of this. Think I got to have it all figured out and mapped out and planned out, and then I can get started. All you need is 75, 80% figured out. You have to have the passion, the vision, and then take action. You'll figure it out so much faster when you're about 75, 80% there with the knowledge and somewhat of a plan. And then once you start taking action and getting feedback, you can adjust your course, and then you'll figure out the remaining, 20, 25% easily. When I started my Manifestors Cafe, an online membership, I had about 75, 80% understanding of how it would work. But then I just had to start doing calls every week, finding out what worked, what didn't work, what felt fun, what did the members love, what didn't they like. I've been fine-tuning it ever since. By the way, if you want to join an amazing community of deliberate creators who love the teachings of Abraham, Bashar, Seth, Brendan Bouchard, other influencers out there, join the Manifestors Cafe. The link is below this video. We rock it every single Wednesdays. There's 2 call times. I get you to do these exercises on the call, one-on-one coaching. If you're in the cafe, I'm happy to offer you that. It's really an epic community of deliberate creators, and we're manifesting results. All right. So also, when I was starting my practice as a coach, I was about 75%, 80% knowledgeable. I knew this material. I started small, started with test offers, started doing some coaching for free, put out an offer. It was a 4-week program. It was $97, and they got a 1-hour coaching session with me, and about 14 people signed up, and it was amazing. I coached those 14 people individually, and I had all these breakthroughs and realizations like, oh man, I'm a natural fit for this. But I never would have gotten started if I was waiting to be 100% perfect.
So whatever it is you're working on right now, even in life, trying to just figure out your past, past lives, your chakras, there's so much stuff to figure out that sometimes we get stuck in waiting to have all the answers from our childhood and our subconscious mind and wait till it's all cleared out. And now we become, we've lost the weight, we've paid off all the debt, and now we're this beautiful, shining, bright light, and now I'm ready, world.
You just never get there. So stop trying to figure it all out. Take action as much as you can, learn what you need to do, and then get it as good as you can, get it out there.
Get feedback, reevaluate, redesign, repackage, whatever you need to do, and then put it out there. That's how you get going.
And that's how you start manifesting faster. Hey, if you waited to the end, I love you. Thank you. This is my bonus that I wanted to give with you, along with the 3 tips I just shared. This is the Holy Grail. All right, this is one of my newest favorite ways to look at you as a creator and manifesting what you want. So when you take the word manifesting out of the equation and you focus on mastering your state of being, now you've got it. Because we get hung up on, so here's this phrase, it's not about manifesting, it's about mastering your state of being. Who are you being? And you want to be someone who's back into the, I am a deliberate creator, and I want to be optimistic. I want to be appreciative. I want to be focused on what I want, moving in that direction, taking inspired action, making me go in that direction. And when you let go of,
I want to manifest the money, I want to manifest the love, I want to manifest.
Because the manifesting is the end result, but what gets you to the manifestation, and this is true in any time you've manifested anything, it was your state of being. You were being the energy of abundance, therefore you manifested abundance.
You were being in a state of love and romance, therefore you manifested love and romance.
and you focus on mastering your state of being, making the best of things, loving yourself, appreciating yourself, complimenting others, seeing the best in yourself and others, that's going to radically change your state of being. So now you're going to be high vibing, feeling good, and it's much, much easier to manifest your things when you're not obsessed with the thing and you're more obsessed with your state of being. Like,
I love how Abraham says, nothing is more important than feeling good. That is a profound truth that most people don't realize how powerful that is.
Because all your power is now. And when you focus on mastering your state of being, which means make the best of everything.
Make the best of the job that you don't like. Make the best of the difficult relationship or the lack of the relationship. Make the best of everything in your life, and bam,
your vibration goes up. It has to. And now you're vibing on a much higher frequency, and the manifestations take care of themselves. You're attracting what you need just when you need it, that gives you the next step forward, and then the next step forward, and the next step forward, because you're mastering your state of being. So having morning and evening rituals, I highly recommend it. I do it. I get my clients doing it. You know, meditate or journal in the morning, in the evening, wrap up your day, journal, meditate, do something that feels good before you go to bed. Don't go to bed tired and angry. Don't go to bed upset. Don't go to bed watching negative news. You know, really mastering your state of being accelerates your manifestations so much faster, because you're not worried about the manifestation. You're more focused on your state of being, feeling good, optimistic, grateful, appreciative, celebrating the little things throughout the day. All right, so that's my video. I'm going to wrap it up. Say, look, if you want more information on this, you'd like me to coach you every single week inside the Manifestors Cafe, you can be a part of that, which is phenomenal. You could hire me one-on-one coaching. That's phenomenal. You can download my free books. They're on my website. Link is below. You can get this hoodie. I am the universe pretending to be human. One of my favorite hoodies. I also have it as a coffee mug. I'm the universe pretending to be human. And you are a powerful, deliberate creator. And when you start telling a better story and take back your power, create some new habits, and start focusing on your state of being, you're going to be amazed at the magical manifestations that start unfolding in your life. Let's wrap it up. I'm Andy Dooley. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please comment, thumbs up this video. It really does make a difference for the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with a friend. It is priceless information. Go to my website. All the links are below. Get the free books. Get the hoodie. Check out the Manifestors Cafe. Maybe consider working with me one-on-one. And have a bitchin' beautiful day. And namaste.